Now hear me out. If you're a fashion designer, you're a tailor, and you sew trousers, pants, please, I want you to listen to this particular video, because in this particular video, I'm going to teach you guys the differences between a pencil trouser, a palazzo trouser, and a bootcut trouser. I'm going to give you guys these differences in details. Now I want you to watch this. So I'm going to be explaining this in full, the difference between a pencil trouser, a palazzo trouser, and a bootcut trouser. So first of all, I want to let you guys know that this is not a full tutorial on how to draft a pattern, a trouser pattern or a pants pattern. Do you understand? Whatever I'm doing here is to illustrate the difference between a pencil trouser, a palazzo trouser, and a bootcut trouser. Now I'm going to start by drafting a pencil trouser. Now I want you guys to see, whenever you want to draft any particular trouser, all you have to do is to first of all fold your trouser. Now let's fold our trouser. We usually fold our trouser with the thigh circumference. Do you understand? So let's say in this situation our thigh is 24. All you have to do is to divide it by 2, which is going to give us 12 inches. So we are going to be folding the width of our material by 12 inches. Then the length of the material itself, we are going to be folding it by our trouser length. So let's say we have a trouser length of 37. So the length of the pattern paper we are folding, or the fabric we are folding, is 37 plus 2. Do you understand? The 2 is for the hemming allowance. Why the thigh is 12 inches? That is 24 divided by 12, divided by 2. Okay, so let's do that. Let's draft that. So let's say from here to here is actually, now look at it. From here to here, are you seeing it? Is actually our pattern paper already folded. Now remember, now I want to show you something. The distance from here to here, like I told you guys, is 12 inches. Why is it 12 inches? Because of the tie, which is 24 inches. Do you understand? We divided the tie by 2. We always divide it by 2. Now, as you can see, the length of from here to here, are you seeing it? Is now what? 37 plus 2. 37 plus 2. Now look at the 2 inches here for the hemming allowance. Do you understand? So the next thing you do when you're drafting a trouser is to divide it by 2. If you are using this equal method. In case you want to learn this equal method of cutting a trouser, please make sure you say it in the comment section. I want to learn this equal method. Then I will make sure I bring it up for you guys. Do you understand? And I also have it on my YouTube channel. Okay, so now this center line, now are you seeing it? Is just the process of doing it so that your trouser is going to be equal. This is called the traveler's crease or the ghetto line. Do you understand? Now after this, the next thing you need to do is what we call the vertical measurement. So let's start. The vertical measurement is we start from the hip. So the hip length, you mark it. Are you seeing it? Now we also have our crotch length. Do you understand? The crotch length, the distance from the waist down to the crotch. Then we have the knee length. Now look at it. This one is the knee length. Are you seeing it? Then this one is the trouser length and allowance. Then after that, let me draft the trouser itself. After that, the next thing we are doing, if we are using the method I call the hip method of drafting trouser. Do you understand? I'm not going to explain it here. Watch my previous video. I explained the hip method of drafting trouser. This method is whereby we first impute to the hip. Then the remaining one is for the crotch. Now let's do it. So let's say the hip is 40. All you have to do is to do 40 divided by 4. What do you get is 10. So all you have to do is to take your tape from here to here, mark out 10. Make sure you mark out that 10 inches straight. Now look at it. From here to here is 10. Are you seeing it? Now look at it. From your hip, from here to here is 10. Now take that same 10 from here to here being 10. Now make sure you mark a straight line. So from here to here is your hip, while from here to here is your crotch. Do you understand? Then in other words, you draft your crotch. In order to draft your crotch, diagonally mark out 1 inch. Do you understand? Now look at it. Diagonally mark out 1 inch this way. Then make sure you apply a curve. This is how we do it. Remember what I said, this is not a full class on how to draft a trouser. I'm trying to explain something. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is the knee. Now you seeing it? This knee now is the circumference of the knee. Divide it by 4. The reason why I say we divide it by 4 is because we are using this equal method whereby you have this center line, which is called the traveler's crease. So 16 divided by 4, what are we going to be getting? 16 divided by 4 is going to be how many? That is going to be 4 inches. So all you have to do is to take your tape from here, from the center, make sure you mark out 4 inches. Are you seeing it? Now look at it. From the center, make sure you mark out 4 inches. Then make sure you mark out 4 inches. Are you seeing it? Okay, so now we have, look at it. Now we have from here to here, we are going to be connecting it. And from here to here, we are also going to be connecting it. So because we are making a pencil trouser, all we have to do now is, now the ankle measurement, which is 14. Are you seeing it? Also divide it by 4. When you divide it by 4, what is going to give you is 3.5. Do you understand? Make sure you mark out 3.5 and make sure you mark out the same thing at the down side. Do you understand? Then next thing you have to do is to Now make sure you connect it like this. Are you seeing it? Make sure you connect it like this. So this is a pencil trouser. Now let me define pencil trouser for you guys. Pencil trouser is that trouser that when you are making, you notice that the circumference of the knee is quite wider or bigger than the circumference of the ankle. Do you understand? Now the circumference of the knee is wider than the circumference of the ankle or bigger than the circumference of the ankle. Now let me explain to us what a straight cut is. I forgot to list this particular one. We have a pencil, we have a straight cut, we have a palazzo, and we have a boot cut. Now let me explain. This is a pencil whereby you notice that the circumference of the knee is bigger than the circumference of the ankle. That is a pencil. Now which one is a straight cut? The straight cut is the circumference of the knee is quite equal to the circumference of the ankle. Now let's say from here to here what we got was 4. From here to what we got was 4. So it means that if you are working on a straight cut, from here to here is also supposed to be 4. From here to here is also supposed to be 4. So all you have to do is to now look at it. Look at it from the knee. The circumference of the knee is quite equal to the circumference of the ankle. This one gives you a straight cut trouser. Do you guys understand? Now let's go over to bootcut trouser. Now bootcut trouser is the one that the circumference of the ankle is bigger than the circumference of the knee. So in case we want to make a bootcut trouser out of what we have now, all you just have to do is, now look at it. Are you seeing at the edge here? Now look at it. Look at it. At the edge here. Are you seeing it? Now look at it at the edge here. All you have to do is to just from here connect here all to this particular side. Are you seeing it? Connect here all to this particular side. This is that type of trouser that those days we call fella trouser. Do you guys understand? Okay, so which one is the palazzo? Now I've been able to also define the boot cut. The circumference of the ankle is bigger than the circumference of the knee. Now which one is the palazzo? Now palazzo is that particular one that the circumference of the thigh is equal to the circumference of the knee and also equal to the circumference of the ankle. So how do we achieve that? We just achieve that by making sure we draft this. Do you understand? So it means that without all these things we have here, if you can draft your trouser and make sure you take this line straight like this. Take this line straight like this. That is the palazzo trouser. You don't need to impute your knee. You don't need to impute your ankle. Do you guys understand? So if you really understood this particular class, I want you to make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure you get our book, The Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. If you want to get it, you can see the link below. Or you can go to our bio on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, the first link there is the link to buy our book. Do you understand? So whatever you want me to teach you next, please, I want you to make sure you comment in the comment section. Thanks and may God bless you. I love you guys.